Friends, today we will continue from the various recommendations made by Mr. Jayakar committee in the year 1928. First recommendation: road development in the country should be made as a national interest. As a national interest, as the state government and local bodies do not have financial and technical capacity for road development. Second recommendation: an extra tax should be levied on petrol from road users to create a fund known as the Central Road Fund CRF. The last but one recommendation was to establish a semi-technical official body or institution so as to pool the technical know-how to get the knowledge, their ideas, and to act as an advisory body for the road developmental program. Last recommendation was to create a national level institute to carry research development works and consultation. Subsequently, all these recommendations were implemented by central government. All these recommendations were implemented. In the year 1929, Central Road Fund was developed, or it was formed on 1st March 1929, CRF. The consumers of petrol were charged an extra levy of 2.64 paisa per litre. During that period, it is 2 anna per gallon to build up this road developmental fund. From this total fund, 20% of the annual revenue is to be retained as a central revenue. It should be retained as a central revenue for research and experimental work expenses and administration. The remaining 80% is allowed by central government to various states based on the actual petrol consumption or revenue collected. Means the allocation of this 80% is directly proportional to the revenue collected from individual states. The state which gives more revenue, more percentage of allocation from that fund is allotted by the central government to the states. That is the meaning of that. Next, in the year 1934, Indian Roads Congress, a central semi-official body, was formed in order to provide the national forum for regular pooling of experience and ideas on matters related to construction and maintenance of highways. So whatever the construction problems, whatever the maintenance problems that the engineers, builders, material suppliers are facing, they are also invited to take their opinion based on their experience. They can provide some idea or they can share their ideas for development and improvement in the road sector. Second point, it is an active body controlling the specification, standardization, It is the active body controlling the specification, standardization and recommendations on materials, design of roads and bridges. It publishes journals, research publications and standard specifications with guidelines. Also, in order to provide a platform for expression of professional opinion on matters relating to the roads and road transport, IRC was formed in the year 1934. Next, subsequently, the Motor Vehicle Act in the year 1939 was enacted by the central government. It has been re-amended in the year 1988. In the year 1988, it is revised. Till then, we are using Motor Vehicle Act 1939 only. What for this is enacted? What was the idea behind which this is done? In order to regulate the road traffic in the form of one, traffic laws, second, ordinances, and third, regulations. Traffic laws, ordinances, and regulations. Three phases primarily covered are control of driver, one, control of driver, second, vehicle, third, ownership and vehicle operation. It was revised on or amended on 1988. It is also around 32 years old. Next. In the year 1943, a committee was convened, a meeting was convened with all the chief engineers at Nagapur for the preparation of 20 years road developmental plan, also known as long-term developmental plan. This was the first attempt to prepare a coordinated road development program in a planned manner. Roads were divided into 4 classes. In fact, 5 classes: national highways, you can see national highways, state highways, major district roads, other district roads, and village roads. These are the 5 categories of road were made during this 20-year road developmental plan period. Committee planned to construct 2 lakh kilometers of road across the country within 20 years. Means from 1943, by the time we reach 1963, we should complete 2 lakhs kilometers of road. And it is further recommended the construction of star and grid pattern of roads throughout the country. Road length should be increased so as to give a road density of 16 km per 100 square kilometer area. Means it was the target aimed at 1943 during that meeting. It was initiated by IRC. That is the highlighting point. IRC have initiated this so as to discuss about the long 20-year road developmental plan. This was the first 20-year road developmental plan. Next, in the year 1950, Central Road Research Institute, that is the 4th recommendation put forwarded by Jayakar committee, was developed in India. It is engaging in carrying out research and development projects, design, construction and maintenance of roads and runways, traffic and transportation planning of mega and medium cities, management of roads in different terrains, improvement of marginal materials, utilization of industrial waste in road construction, landslide control, ground improvements, environmental pollution, road traffic safety. So overall to say, this particular institute will take up all sort of works: soil testing, material testing and research, traffic, pollution, air pollution, noise pollution control, landslide control, etc. In the year 1956, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, National Highway Act was passed. Because of that, planning, development, and maintenance of national highways in the country could be possible. It extends technical and functional support to state governments for the development of state roads and the roads of interstate connectivity and economic importance. It evolves standard specifications for roads and bridges in the country. It stores the data related to the technical knowledge on roads and bridges. Next comes Bombay Road Developmental Plan, that is second 20-year road developmental plan. This was also initiated by IRC, Indian Roads Congress. That is the reason why it is attached with Congress, Bombay Road Congress, second 20-year road developmental plan for the period 1961 to 1981. During this plan period, they have suggested that the total road length targeted to construct was about 10 lakhs. Rural roads were given specific attention by introducing scientific method of construction suggested that the length of the road should be increased so as to give a road density of double than the Nagpur road plan target. So Nagpur road plan target was 16 km per 100 square kilometer area. Here they have put the target to achieve 32 kilometers per 100 square kilometer area. Apart from that, construction of about 1600 kilometer of expressways was also then included in the plan. Next, in the year 1973, a sub-official body, techno-official body, known as HRB, Highway Research Board of the Indian Road Congress, was set up in 1973 with a view to give proper direction and guidance to the road research activities in India. Further, we will continue in the next class. We will stop here.